Hello, this is Dave from Future Growth and Vision Network. I have observed two different things and I want to kind of bring them up because they're kind of work together. That is, early this week I went into my local grocery store and I looked at the shelves, and guess what? A third of that grocery store was empty. A third of it didn't have anything in it. There was freezers that had spaces, there were shelves that had stuff missing, and I was like, and this is not a grocery store that normally is that empty. Yes, they might have a shelf missing here or a product there, maybe they sold out of something, but this was like almost 30% of it was gone. So I was like, that's really odd. And of course I went by the beef prices, and I always do that just to kind of see where they're at, and it was like $20 a pound. So there was a lot happening there. The second thing that I keep seeing right now is I'm starting to see restaurants raise prices if they use beef. Why? Because we're seeing the beef prices skyrocket, and what's happening, the costs are having to be passed on. And so the question becomes, where does the person get their beef? That is a great question. I think it's one of the things that we need to look at when it comes to supply chain, and that is, do you know a local beef producer? Do you know a local producer that can help you out by getting you beef at a more consistent price so that you can keep it the same, where it doesn't have the ups and downs and the spikes, where you keep it essentially flat? Well, that's something that people are working on. That's something that people are discussing. And I hope that we have our beef producers in Oklahoma. They can market themselves and tell the local restaurants that I can get you what you're looking for. Just make sure and come and buy Oklahoma. And I think that that's important. So I hope that what I saw in that grocery store was not what is coming, because it is very, very scary. And I hope that restaurants can go to local beef producers, get the beef they need, and really supply the restaurants so that people get to have the amazing food that they want.